Hey legends, Mim Duffield here. I'm the founder and head coach of Team 360 Performance. I've been told by all the cool kids that apparently video is where it's at. So this is me stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit and going with a bit of video on social media. I just wanted to start off by introducing myself, saying hello, letting people know a little bit about me and where I've come from, and understanding hopefully a little bit more about Team 360, who we are and what we stand for. I guess first of all, what we do, we do online bespoke triathlon coaching programs. Definitely like to specialise in highly customised programs for experienced athletes, perhaps athletes who in the past have experienced generic programs or dealing with squad sessions in environments where they are not necessarily training in specific sessions that are precisely what they need to be doing at that point in time for their particular goals based on their regime, whether it's work, family commitments, social ideal settings, and their race goals. So that's definitely the field that I really love to work with. And definitely my passion is very much with long course racing, so halves and fulls really. For me as a coach, my passion stems from probably an experience that I had as an athlete in 2009, I think it would have been. I was preparing for the Gold Coast World Championships as an age grouper, racing in the short course distance, and I distinctly remember my coach at the time saying to me at a swim squad session, I was at the end of the pool and he was sort of standing over me, looking down, saying, "Ma'am, you could actually win this race if you pull your finger out and apply yourself. You have more than capable of taking out the win in this race." And I guess for me at the time, my instant reaction was dismissal. Certainly didn't believe it at the time, but what he did was he planted a seed. And for me, I, like many other athletes, very much underestimated what I was truly capable of. And for me, that planted a seed and a little idea about, I hugely respected him as a coach and valued his input very much so. And I guess for that to have come from him really stood out for me. And as a result of those few words on that day, I started to believe that maybe, just maybe, it's something I could be capable of doing. And the more I thought about it, the more I started to believe it, the harder I trained. And come race day, it was something that I honestly believed was a genuine possibility for me that day. And yes, truth be told, I did come away with the age group win for that day, and it certainly sparked a bit of a journey for me as an athlete to actually come to believe that I was really capable of a lot more than I ever thought was possible. And for me now as a coach, what I want to be able to do is to pay that forward. For so many of the athletes that I work with, that when they come to me, they really underestimate what they are capable of. And it's only through working with those athletes and starting to unravel what I know they can achieve, and you start feeding that information through, and when you see that self-belief come about. And I know that I was working with an athlete last year just doing a generic local club triathlon program for the local Ironman event here. And this athlete did the program and he did it diligently, and he had the result that I precisely predicted him within the minute would be. And I guess he sort of went away and had to think about it, and I let him know that I honestly believed he was capable of a lot more if he did the right training rather than a generic club program. And he's gone away, he's had a bit of a break after his Ironman and had to think about it and come back and said, do you think I could qualify for Hawaii? And, you know, I certainly am not one to make promises that I cannot confirm that I can deliver. But my response was that, look, mate, today, the last Kona qualifier was 20 minutes up the road. And if your question to me is, do you think I can get 20 minutes faster? My response was absolutely. You know, I was so confident that he could better manage his program and schedule to suit his needs and goals to find that extra 20 minutes. So he signed up for Cairns, and we worked very closely together to get him ready for race day. And I'm very pleased to say that on race day, he raced 20 minutes faster and he qualified for Hawaii. And for me, I was on the live tracker all day at inappropriate times, at family functions, yelling down my phone as I knew he was coming into the finish. And when he got there and I found out that he made the Kona qualifiers, I honestly feel like it was as rewarding as if I'd done it myself. And I guess for me as a coach, that's precisely why I'm here, why I do what I do. I truly love working with athletes and helping them to go through that process that I did. And, you know, it's human nature that we'll underestimate ourselves, we'll sell ourselves short. And you know what, it's a bit of a cop-out, and it is an easy road to accept that, you know, it is what it is and you are who you are. But the fact of the matter is that if you are prepared to undergo the right processes with the right people, then you are far more capable than you probably even realise. And that's what I love doing as a coach, is helping people undergo that process and start to realise just how capable they truly are. So that's probably a lot more than I planned on saying, but it gives you a bit of an insight into me as a coach and what I love to do, and a little bit of Team 360 performance and sort of a bit of history there. I'll certainly be more frequent on the video feed and keep you guys updated on how things are going and give you some tips and tricks along the way. That's Mim Duffield, head coach, signing out for now. Thanks, guys. Bye.